What's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we're going to take a look at dragons, but from a little bit of a different angle. We're going to try to ramp into some dragons and see if we can make this work out with the help of a couple of cards. So, hopping into this one, we've got some play with fire. Not a surprise, not really dragon, but we got to have some early removal. I'm going to play one copy of Smuggler's Surprise because I'm playing another card to sneak the dragons into play, but I figured having one of these isn't bad because we can also use it to keep the dragons alive, which is pretty good. Then we have Invasion of Tarkir because it's removal and it technically makes a dragon. We do have Glimpse the Core, and the Iron Crag is our early mana to try to go from 2 to 4 and see if we can make some things work that way. We are playing some Brotherhoods in because, well, again, got to keep those little things under control. This is also good against the artifact decks right now. There's a lot of Azorius artifacts running around, and being able to get rid of all their stuff is pretty good. We're going to play some Ancient Cornucopias. I don't know how good these cards are going to be for us, but I at least wanted to give them a look. If they don't work out, I'm probably going to turn these into more dragons. We're going to play a couple of Tranquil Throwback to give us a chance against some of these graveyard decks. Also, an early body we can play to block with against mono red, and maybe even just gain 4 life if we have to. Gonna play some Atsushi. This is one of our better cards because if it dies, it kind of unlocks a bunch of other stuff in our deck. Of course, we're going to be playing Bonehorde Dracosaur because this card's just all around really good, making us treasure, tokens, getting us cards, doing a little bit of everything. And of course, Terror of the Peaks because this is one of the best dragons to be playing right now, especially if you can sneak stuff into play, or you have something like Storm the Festival that does go find it and put it into play for you, which is super nice. We don't have a ton of quality hits, but enough that I think it's worth it. However, one of the things I may consider, because we are playing a couple copies of Shivan Devastator, that maybe these Devastators should just be hard-coded dragons and not necessarily something that's an X-Spell, because we are going to be spending our mana throughout the game to ramp up to some other dragons. So I'm going to consider this as we play throughout this video. That's kind of going to be one of the things we're going to be watching. Now, after you're done watching the video, if you have a good time and this is something you want to try, I will have a link down in the description. I'll take you to my Moxfield link, which happens to be a channel sponsor. And you can check this deck out and a bunch of other sweet stuff you can play in Standard if you want to. For now, though, let's go find out first if these Gruul Dragons can get it done, and 2, if the Shivan Devastator is the right card to be playing here. All right, this is a solid start. No real dragons, but, you know, we'll keep this. This is kind of, I won't say ideal, because obviously, like I said, we'd like to have a 4-mana dragon in here, but this is a good start. Right, we can kind of take our time with our lands. We managed to get Cavern of Souls even against the blue-white deck. If this happens to be the artifact deck, which it looks like it is, all right, Brotherhood's End's going to be pretty good. So nothing wrong with that. Go ahead and play a Glimpse the Core so we can set up some plays for later. And then we kind of have to decide what we want to do. I'm probably just going to be on like a 3/3 Devastator or something. Unless, I was about to say, unless they play Synthesizer here, then I'm just going to try to destroy their board. They topped and bottomed. Hopefully it's not just another Synthesizer on top. Put that on Dragon. We'll go ahead and destroy. You know what? I would like to tap this for colorless, at least, Arena. Come on now. At least pretend we have other cards. Destroy all artifacts, mana value 3 or less. They will get to draw a card off of the gnome, but that's okay. Kind of got to let it be. The other good news, too, is the Synthesizer makes a bunch of ground bodies, even though they're large. We can still come over the top with dragons, which is super nice. All right. They're just going to be attacking us. I can't blame them for that. It does put an artifact into play. Alright, put that on Dragon. I think we're going to go ahead and just try to return fire. Whoa, I want to do this for 4, not 3. There we go. Okay. I mean, as it stands, we can win this race. I'm curious what they put on top when they scryed with the Synthesizer. I for real don't know what that would have been. I also have to be really careful about using the Storm the Festival here because they have the 5-mana spell that wipes the board except for 2 power creatures or whatever. So I gotta be a little careful about that. Okay, so they're still just gonna attack here. Probably use their map token. which found a land. All right, cool. So we kind of get to stay ahead here in the race still by a little bit. Good that we get to hold on to that. Yeah, just now it's just a matter of, do we want to use the Storm the Festival or not? Here's what I think I might do. What if we hit the opponent here, right? So you take 2. And then we use this to hit the other one. And then we take a turn to attack it, right? And then we still have up Beseju if we need to use that on their land. In the turn. Now, if they have their thing now, if they get rid of stuff, then next turn we just have to try with the festival and hope it's good enough. Okay, there's the Glyph Bridge. Like I said, we knew that was possibility here, so we're not stunned that that exists. Gonna hold on to this Beseju. That kind of sort of worked. Let's get this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 in hand is 9. I think I want to get Dracosaur for sure. Though we could destroy something with this. I was trying to decide if I want to try to set up to use Storm the Festival again, but this is probably fine, I guess. Destroyed this. Alright, I mean, if they just have another, they have another. They've obviously waited a long time to play cards. They might be holding 2 of them. Or might have been holding 2 of them. We'll see. Don't really know, honestly. But they didn't immediately play it, so I'm going to assume that's a good sign. Nope, they had another one. Alright, there it is. They just slow rolled it for some reason. Alright, fair enough. Unfortunately, we didn't find any creature lands, so we're just going to have to do this the hard way for a minute. 2, 4, 6, 8. This would be 9. Alright. 'Tis what it is. I don't even know if I'm supposed to let them attack with it. I guess so. Like... yeah, I think we're just going to have to try to do this with Storm the Festival, unfortunately. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Like, find a creature or something worth playing here. And then get a land to Storm the Festival the next turn. Might be our only real out. Because we really didn't do a whole lot otherwise. Oh, unfortunately they have that. So now we just need something that sticks. Oh, well, they already have counters then, I'm assuming. Because I couldn't imagine they would... just throw that away otherwise. Unless they just thought we're too far away from Storm the Festival, but who knows? I mean, if they got more sweepers, they got more sweepers. I mean, we can only do so much. Oh, they're going to try to use the Glyph Bridge here. Alright, that makes sense. So I believe now we can cast spells or we can attack. I'm going to go ahead and cast this. Oh, and we bricked. We bricked. Oh, well. That sucked. All right. I guess in that case, it wasn't much different than if it were a... Oh, wait. They're attacking here? Oh, well, yeah, because it's 4 power now. Of course. Why wouldn't you? Okay, they're only attacking with 1. So, well, okay. Do you have a counter? Do you have a removal? What are we doing here? Okay, it doesn't seem like they do, so we're just going to take 4 here. They only have access to 1 blue mana. Technically 2, I guess. Alright, so now no blue mana. Oh. But there's another terror. Well, damn. Damn. Well, I was thinking I was going to fire off one of these Storm of the Festivals and try to kill this guy. But, yeah, I think we do. I think we still do this. Alright, that's fine. We'll go ahead and take this. Go ahead and shoot this. And sure, I'll reveal another one. Why not? And just shoot. Oh, I did that wrong. This was going to be 3. I should have shot them for 5. I did that backwards. I can't attack. Oh, wait. Why is it even giving me the option to attack? Oh, wait. Can I just not attack them? But I can still attack... Oh, I didn't realize that. It can't attack you. I just thought we couldn't attack at all. Oh, I would have done that differently previously. I guess because any other time it's come up, I've not actually had battles in play. It's just been like, I can't attack the opponent. That's funny. All right, well, now I learned a thing. And they know we have a terror in hand. Wow, I played this really badly, but we might still actually get there. Honestly, this whole game has been about the Brotherhood's End that resolved forever ago. Opponent saying GG's. All right, cool. We'll take it. All right, we get to go first. Would prefer a ramp spell of some kind, obviously, but maybe this will get us there. I'm gonna say the good news would have been if this is some type of small creature deck. Hey, Brotherhood's in, I'll actually do something. Okay, that counts, I guess. Pass the turn. We're just gonna be kind of nice and slow for a minute because we know the black decks are gonna be full of removal. All right, they get a card here. We're just gonna have to hope there's not a Shieldred next turn, you know? I think that's going to have to be our plan here. Deal 3 to everything. Otherwise, our plan might be, like, play it Sushi, plan for it to die or block, and then try to unlock Terror plus something. I think still going to be our plan here anyway. I mean, obviously there's a removal. You know what, though? I might actually take cards here. Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I necessarily want treasure. Oh. Oh. Well. We have to need 4 to target that. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then we'd only have 2 available. So that doesn't work. We could double Brotherhoods in. That's kind of gross. I have to think about this one. Because Gissa could be pretty bad getting out of hand here, honestly. Dang. All right, we're going to attack either way. I'm just trying to decide if... I mean, if we play Terror, they target the Terror, they take 3. Gissa makes a couple bodies. We can get rid of the bodies with the Brotherhood's in, so it's still just Gissa we're worried about, right? Huh. All right, I'm going to gamble. And the logic here is, if this doesn't work, I still have double Brotherhood's End as a backup plan. But I'm assuming Terror's going to die here. They're going to lose 3 life. Go to 12. All right, that makes sense. Tiny bones. All right. We could also... Do they just have another removal spell here? Looks like they do. That only triggers once each turn. They might have been waiting. So if we activate this... I mean, we probably still have to just double Brotherhood's in, I think. Alright, let's attempt to attack. Oh, they're letting it through. Hey now, I didn't think that was going to happen. Alright, let's just go Brotherhood's in. Brotherhood's in? Actually, no, we just have to Brotherhood's in, and then we could still hit Gissa because we have 2 extra mana now, right? Yeah, alright, that works. Okay, so we don't even have to give up at Sushi after all. Tiny Bones joins up. This This is actually tougher than it should be. I guess I'm gonna give up Brotherhoods in. Alright, there's another Gissa. Tough luck for us, but can we still win here? Oh, well. We attack for 4 and 2 and 2. Yeah, alright. Well, that still does it. I was thinking about I might attack. This would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 land. Yeah, I was a mana short of doing it another way, so that works. Wow, I did not think this was going to play out this way at all, but this is pretty nice. Cool. Alright, let's keep this one and see what we could do. Alright, if this is mono red, we might have a chance to do some things. Got a couple of nice removal cards. Got a code breaker we could kill. Don't mind that. We even got a frill back for a little extra life this go round. So far, everything is coming up Millhouse. But, you know, mono red only needs 1 or 2 small openings. Oh, really now? Well, here I was thinking I was just going to maybe frill back this turn. Maybe I'm still going to frill back here. Yeah, I think I am. You can just gain 4. If they want to use a lightning strike on it, they are welcome to. I mean, it ate up 3 damage and got us 4 life. So that's a 7 life swing because of the frill back. I am not upset about that exchange. That is the near ideal scenario you want there. Alright, and next turn we get to storm the festival, and we've hit a bunch of the lands already here early, so hopefully there's a couple of dragons waiting for us. Alright, let's go. Big swing. Oh, excellent. We got the Dragoness of Dragons. Yeah, for the record, we're likely not blocking here. Well, we might now. Nah, we're not. Who am I kidding? That's not true. We have a first striking Dracosaur. We would block with that. I think we're good here now. Like, yeah. Oh, they're just going to dig now, see what they can find. Fair. Yep, that's going to do it. Oh, and we get extra life gain out of the package? Hell yeah. Gain the life. We'll go ahead and search up another land. And, yeah, get to play a land and still attack. And now we're ready to just storm the festival again next turn. Man, it's a good time. You're playing dragons, we're at 21 life against mono red. Can't ask for too much more. Yep, that was a good one. Okay, yeah, we're keeping this. Faux show. Probably will glimpse the core first. And then we already have a land, so we could Cornucopia plus Ironcrag next turn and then start trying to do stuff with dragons. While we stare at a pile of removal, because that's usually the case over there. Alright. Or we could just find a Storm the Festival. We have Storm the Festival mana already, so sure. That would be cool. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it happen, but it would be pretty sweet. Good news, though, is when our dragon dies... Oh my gosh, we definitely don't want this. Like I say, when a dragon dies, they don't quite have mana to take advantage of it yet, so that's good. But I can't imagine they don't have at least 2 quality removal spells right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, we knew that was coming, so it's like, alright. Just what can we do after this? Yep, you got it. That is not the card we wanted. All right, well, I think we're on Storm the Festival or a bust here, folks. Actually, not true. The surprise, Smuggler Surprise would be pretty solid here, too. At least I would think so. But we've literally done a whole lot of nothing so far. So this is the turn. We've got to top deck one of them. Because nothing else matters here. That is not it. Would have been cool if you'd have come sooner, deck, or card, but that is not going to get us there. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That gives us 9. Doesn't really change much here. Yeah, nah, decline. It really doesn't matter. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, if they have something that hits the dragon for 4 instead of 6 or whatever, 7, that's fine. We're going to be so low on life, and they're going to have one of our dragons, so it's like, we're going to be up against it anyway. I mean, we got to block Tiny Bones, and they'll just play another Tiny Bones, probably. Oh, but it's because the Commando etchings. We don't even get that. Oh, that sucks. Damn you, etchings. Well, that's right. We still got to top deck the same cards here anyway. Would have been nice, though, because we would have got to look at 2 more with that sushi. But we really didn't have a choice, because if they would have got our dragon, we possibly just lose there anyway. Yep. All right. Okay, we drew it. Is it good enough is the question. We do get a life. We got a quality dragon and a removal spell. Okay. Not going to complain about that. I don't know if we want Hatsushi to die or not here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, we have to decline. Because there's a chance we want to just be able to play the other Storm the Festival if things don't go our way. Let's go ahead and kill the etchings. Hopefully they don't have exactly a kill spell for Atsushi. If so, it's game over. Looks like they do. Alright. Oh, there's an Inti. Maybe not. Okay, we'll block 4. Unless they have... Okay. Let me say, there was a chance it could have been something else. They might have had, like, Witch Stalker's Frenzy or something there. Probably put the counter on the Miner, because no matter what, I have to block the Investigator here. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, 2 cards from Meditate. You can play those cards. So I'm going to take 2 cards. But you know what? Maybe I'm supposed to take the treasure here. Treasure guarantees I get to play Storm of the Festival, but I take 2 cards. One of them could be a land anyway. So let's just go ahead. Oh, alright. We're still going to Storm the Festival, I guess. Oh, I wish you would have been on top. I mean, been 1 card lower, so I could actually... Oh, man... We don't have a choice, though. This is the only way we potentially don't lose. Alright, go to 4. Oh, no. Really? Oh, bruh. We just missed. There's just nothing we can do there. Yep, we're dead. Because we can block anything, and then we just die to the others. GG's. Man, we were due for a loss, though. Dang it. Alright, let's keep it. See if we can get by with this. I'm going to go ahead and play that in case we feel we need to shoot something with the Play with Fire. Well, we're not going to get to shoot anything with Play with Fire anyway, because they had a Deep Cavern Bats. Not to say we can't find something later, but this is fine for now. Are they mono black? Okay, no, there's blue mana. And a Bronco. Ooh, that can get annoying. Okay, we're going to need some good cards real fast. Let's go ahead and get all these lands out of here. Let's just top deck a Storm the Festival. Right? That'd be the easy answer. Or Smuggler's Surprise would work here too. Getting both these into play, kill a thing, block something would be pretty hot. Alright, I'm cool with that, I guess. Alright. Well, they can't play the other Bronco here, though they're probably just leaving up counter mana of some sort, I would imagine. Okay, that's a thought. Alright, so we can play a dragon. We have 6 mana, so we could go down 3. That only leaves us 4. That's not great. I feel like I'm going to lead with this. Don't know if it's the right thing to do, but I figure if they have removal, they'll take 3 here. Exactly. We assume they had to have something, right? It would have been silly to think otherwise here. And then Cornucopia into Dracosaur. Alright, they let us have that. So I'm assuming it's just another removal card here for this. I mean, they can't counter, so removal incoming, right? Nope, wasn't there at least. Okay, so far so good. Alright, Dragon survived. We're at least doing some things now. I would have liked a little more productive of a card, but this is not bad. So we'll get a life. Go search out another forest. Play a land. We have to use this anyway, because it's going to go away. So we might as well kill the bat. Go for the turn. End the turn. I mean, if I attack, it's not worth it. If they don't have a removal card, we got to force them to find one, right? Can't make it easy on them. And they already know we have the play with fire. So if they try to saddle, we shoot the Bronco. If not, end of turn, we just shoot the Bronco anyway. Alright, well, sadly, they're probably going to get a dragon here. And there's not a lot we can do about it. Okay, other than that Sushi, they didn't draw crazy there. And they hit a Devastator, which doesn't do anything. So we got about as lucky as we were going to get there. I mean, good hit by the opponent, though. But yeah, at Sushi, I mean, they get to deal 4, but that doesn't kill the Dracosaur. So that's super nice. So we just take some damage here. Wait. They're just gonna... Sure? Why did they not hit us with that? I'm so confused right now. Yeah, that just dies. Okay. Oh, they ended up shooting the other one is what they did there. Alright. Kill that. We'll gain another life. My goodness. What are we doing? Alright, so we can shoot Gix. Because that's the real problem here, right? Shoot Gix. Attack, let them block. I'm assuming they're going to take 2 cards. Nope, they're just going to try to top deck something. Alright. Or they were just assuming we didn't have a thing. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I just chose not to attack with it this turn because I wanted to see if they would block or not or whatever first. And then give ourselves some more options. I mean, obviously we're going to block. I mean, they'll take the 2 cards. And what do you find? Those are the least dangerous cards in the deck. Love to see them. Got there. Wow. Yeah, we got lucky here because that Gix with 4 cards, if they would have hit something like another Dracosaur or maybe our one of the Terror of the Peaks or something, that could have been a little more problematic. So that worked out pretty well for us. Let's keep this. Mostly because we can ramp, we can play into double Cornucopia, have a chance to resolve a Storm the Festival. Like, I don't know if this is going to be good or bad. I don't know if we'll have enough time, honestly, assuming this is mono red, but we'll see. Oh, it's not. It is blue-white. Okay. That's nice. Unfortunately, I don't think I can take advantage of it because we got to ramp up here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I didn't. I could have left up Play with Fire to be able to kill off a Slick Shot show off and then play the Cornucopia this turn. But I don't know. It worked out anyway, where we just play the Cornucopia, shoot the thing for 2. That's fine. Alright, so let's do this. Call Dragon. Play the Cornucopia. I don't want to play a second spell here. I'm willing to risk it on their turn to be able to try to kill a Slick Shot show off if they target it with something. Yeah, you got it. Actually, they can't. They might still have like a rage or something here. Whoa, they just put the other Slick Shot in the graveyard. That's interesting. Hell of a choice. Alright, smart play by the opponent. We're going to go ahead and kill this. Gain our life. Take a pile from the Shredder here. But we're still at a pretty good life total. I mean, Shredder's going to be like a 5 power, 6 power. Like, we'll still be okay here. We're not too upset by that. And they're down to 2 cards. Also not a bad card to have here. So put this on Dragon. Hopefully we don't miss. Okay, we did not miss, in fact. I guess we'll go with these 2. So now we're good with them leaving us either one of these. I would not be upset. Whichever way they want to go here. I'm kind of willing to just double block here under the circumstances. And just say, if you got it, cool. Like, I don't know if you can kill both of them, but if you can, more power to you. Oh, they had the double strike. Gross. All good, though. We're left with a pretty big runway here now. And we're still at 11, so that's not bad. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could be at 8. I'm not going to save that. They're down to 1 card. Let's go ahead and Cornucopia. I'm going to assume all of their stuff is fairly small. And just make this a 4/4, I think is fine. Gain life off that second one. We'll attack. Alright. I mean, whatever they play here is going to be 4 toughness at the most. Alright, Slick Shot. That could be a threat here, depending on what they have. Oh, well, that's nice. We just get all the bonuses from this. Whoa, let's tap these for colorless, Arena. What you doing? I don't even have dragons in my hand. Almost got me. Alright, so let's gain life. Gain life. Those come into play. We're going to destroy artifact and enchantment, remove their graveyard, gain 4. We're going to do all the things. Destroy an enchantment. Yep. Kill that. Target player gains some life. Wait, what's the next part on that? We're doing these in order. Target player's graveyard. All right, and then it's just you gain 4. You don't have to target. Almost messed that up. There we go. All right, and just gonna attack. I mean, we're threatening lethal now, so I don't even need to really worry about this invasion. Cool, that'll work. Okay, let's keep it. Alright, there's a Cenote Scout. We just played some of those recently, so... Not sure if the plan here is... You know what, let's ramp. Because... we can still... Cornucopia plus Invasion next turn. Okay, that's what I was hoping. Some 2/2 thing comes down that we can kill, so that's not bad. Ooh, another Cornucopia. That's sweet. Go ahead and try to kill a thing. We will go ahead and gain some life. Kill that off before it starts getting bigger. Alright, if we can find an untapped land, we're in Storm the Festival territory already. That is not... Come on. Oh, well, you ain't bad. Like, if there's a thing to have here, this works. We definitely could have had a much worse card draw there. Yep, that's just gonna do it. Okay, let's do it. Dun 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 dun. Man, so many blue-white decks lately. Actually, Esper decks too. A lot of blue-white or blue-white X decks, I should say. But it's all good. We'll do what we got to do. And the turn. We're going to draw a card. Yep, with the deuce. That makes sense. I'm just sorry I'll have to sit through these, because these games are very boring. Like, not really what I would call interactive Magic by any stretch. Don't really need that. I mean, we probably do in the long run, but right now we're just trying to resolve some spells. Especially when we know the creatures are just going to die. And I'm hoping beyond hope that we somehow get to resolve a Storm of the Festival next turn, but I have pretty low hopes. I mean, unless their hand's just all counters and no removal, then I guess we get lucky, but can't imagine that would be the case. It looked like they were wanting to draw. Okay, maybe they don't. Wow. I mean, there's no way Dracosaur's going to live here, right? Nope. Okay. Well, assuming that means there's a Wandering Emperor, because there's... I can't think of any other reason they would be okay with this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have access to quite a bit of mana here. I mean, here's kind of the thing, though, right? Like, we attack, they use Wandering Emperor, we kill the Wandering Emperor. And then we just see what happens after that, right? Because otherwise, if we don't attack, they're just going to probably use another Deluge and then Sunfall. So it's just like, sort of pick your poison here, really.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Yeah, that's fine. Gain our life. Alright, at least it left us a creature behind. As the downside to getting a couple of lands there. But we at least got a 3-1 out of the deal that we can fight with still. Okay, so they did decide to Deluge this turn. So we were right. It was that sequence of cards. I'm going to assume they're just digging here. Let's go here. And attack for as much as we can for the time being. Go ahead and play that. And then we're just going to sit on the Storm the Festival, I think. Because now if we play it... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we can get another land, we'd be able to do this anyway. That's intriguing. Alright, I'm going to attack for just 3. See if they take 3 or play another Wandering Emperor. Cool. I mean, they'll make a 2-2 and block here. It's fine.
I've learned much during my travels.
Oh, they're not even doing that. Okay, cool. They just wanted the life more. Alright, we'll fire off the first one.
I am almost sad to see you go.
Oh, double terror? Hell yeah. I am just going to send one at the opponent and one at the Wander Emperor, because I'm assuming a Sunfall's coming. Whether rightfully or wrongly. And then this sets us up for another Storm the Festival. Unfortunately, leaving them at 4 wouldn't have allowed us to win under any circumstances, because our land only attacks for 3. Was the main reason I just sent some at the Wandering Emperor. Alright. So now we have a decision to make here. I think we just go for it. Yeah, alright. If they have another, they have another. And if it's something that just destroys and doesn't exile, then we at least get something off the Atsushi. Sadly, they still have a Field of Ruin. Well, now 2 of them. So we can't even guarantee to get our attacks with our land. Okay, deduce. They're digging. So they didn't immediately have it, unless they just drew into it. Okay, they drew Depopulate. Fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and take the cards. Storm the Festival, Terror the Peaks. Hey, alright. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, if man. We have to do this, don't we? We have to do this first, because if they have like a No More Lies or whatever, we have to be able to pay for it. Oh, it was a negate straight up. Alright, cool, fair enough. It goes to our graveyard at least, so we can try next turn. Okay. Do you have another counter for the Storm of the Festival, or can you kill a Terror of the Peaks? It's crazy that we have so much life here, too. I mean, they can still draw a card. They have options here still, so this game is definitely not over. They have 3 cards in hand and access to a couple more if they want them. 3 steps ahead, so they're going to draw 2, discard 2. Okay. So now this is interesting because if we cast Storm of the Festival and they counter, then we get to... Now, this still wouldn't be enough. Let's say I get to attack with our creature land, but we really don't. Alright, well, counter number 1 on the way, I'm assuming? Well, we didn't do great there ourselves. Let's go there and just get an untapped mountain, I guess. Shoot you, because that's all we can do. Assume there's a Wandering Emperor, because that would make sense. So let's see it. Oh, there wasn't! Wow! Wow! Ooh. Alright, let's do it. We can Iron Crag into Atsushi. And then maybe Terror. We'll see how this works. I mean, depending on what we're up against. Blue-green. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad. Alright, let's go here. Fabrication Foundry. Oh boy. So we're doing Bant Artifacts. Well, on the plus side, we did find land here quick, so let's do this. Decline. Do we get to keep an Atsushi is the question. Nope, another Fabrication Foundry. And their own cornucopia. Good to know. I think I'm actually going to go here and try to save the Bonehorde Dracosaur. Plus, if for some reason Terror doesn't die, then that's 5 more damage next turn. But we might just be saying, hey, destroy all things here. Alright, well, that'll destroy Terror of the Peaks. Sounds like a plan. Oh, there's more. Nope. Looked like there was going to be more. Alright, well, this is the other options. Let's use this for colorless. Yeah, let's go ahead and destroy everything 3 or less. Wait, why would you not destroy one of your own things? You're actually just giving us mana? Like, my thing was gonna die too. I mean, I appreciate it, but a little awkward. Now I thought I was just gonna play Invasion of Tarkir, attack our thing, get a dupe. I think I'm gonna do this. I mean, now that I have the option. I mean, they still have a lot of mana here. Don't get me wrong. I got 6 mana to play artifacts. Yep, Lift Bridge. I was assuming that was the case. Let's go find cards. Oh, Storm the Festival. Excellent. Yeah, those work. All right, opponent's at 7. We are not afraid of a smithy. Well, that makes 3 damage. And I guess if they have... Oh, I should have played one of these. That was stupid. Just try to hit them for 5. Yep, opponent says GG. Alright, cool. We're able to handle the artifact decks pretty well, I guess. Yeah, we'll see if we can make this work. I mean, obviously, we need to find something more threatening. This could just be too many lands not doing anything. But, yeah. Assume this is where we get hit with the Deep Cavern Bat. Because it's always Deep Cavern Bat. Told you. It's always Deep Cavern Bat. Yeah, I mean, you just take the Invasion of Tarkir. We play Cornucopia. See if they take our Brotherhood's End or not. And then we go from there. Alright, Cornucopia. Play a Preacher. Nope, they didn't. Thought they might oblige us, but they did not want to play our silly games. Alright. Oh, we'll just see what type of removal card you got. They didn't kill it immediately. That's interesting. There was a pause. Oh, so they get counters on their dude first? Maybe what they want to do here? Okay, that makes sense. This is weird because I kind of know I want to use the Brotherhood's Ends, but I'm still going to take the cards off the top. Alright, well, looks like we're going to be casting a Storm the Festival instead. Because we can always have the opportunity to Brotherhood's End, get this back, kill the other thing. That's fine. We do have Dragon in hand. Alright, that's fine. We'll take these. I will show them a dragon. And kill this guy. Also, just having double Brotherhood's End is also more than acceptable here. Ooh, don't even have to worry about that. Alright. We lose our 2. We're gonna Brotherhood's End. Gain our life. Oh, Arena! Why did... Oh, my goodness. Oh, we don't have a choice, actually. I don't have any other red mana. That was a bad move on my part. That Arena was right this time. Oopsie. Alright, well, we're going to try to snag this. Use that to kill Shieldred. Alright, well, that's all it took anyway. Yeah, so... I think, well, one, Cornucopias came in handy, so I ain't replacing the Cornucopias. We found that out. I'm still not sure how I feel about Shivan Devastator. We only played it in a couple of games, but being able to play it as a big body did make a difference. So I guess it's earned its spot. However, one of the concerns I would have would be the fact that if we did hit a Storm the Festival with, say, like a Terror or something, or even just anything with Storm the Festival, whatever, with Devastator, it doesn't get us where we want to go necessarily. So here's what I'm going to do. Let me take a quick look at some other dragons. With Cornucopias, we could justify Decadent Dragon. I'm not saying we'd use it often as far as the adventure side, but it is still something we could play turn 2. It does make us treasure, could make it easier to play Storm the Festivals and stuff. That's an option. There are Stingerback Terrors, which late in the game, having a 7/7 is pretty sweet. My concern though is even when we ramped up, there was a lot of times we'd be playing this on turn 4 or turn 5, and it'd still only probably be like a 4/4 because we haven't emptied our hand yet. So that's a little bit of a thing. But I don't know. This is an interesting one. I think, though, I'm more inclined to go with a couple of copies of Decadent Dragon. And again, while I do like Devastator, and I do like the fact that it's hasty against like the control decks or whatever, I just don't know if that's what we're doing with this enough. And I think just having a solid creature when you're trying to hit things off of a Smuggler Surprise or Storm the Festival is probably the right way to go. However, I will say this, if the results don't work out for you, feel free to go ahead and put some of those other dudes back in there. I think it'll work. But this overall, really good. I think we only had a couple of losses, so I'm not upset with this one. We're going to post up 4 Play with Fire, 1 Smuggler Surprise, 4 Invasion of Tarkir, 4 Glimpse the Core, 2 Iron Crag, 3 Brotherhood's End, 2 Cornucopia, 2 Tranquil Frillback, 2 Atsushi, 2 Decadent Dragon, 4 Boneherd Drekosaur, 4 Terror of the Peaks, 3 Storm the Festival, 2 Mountain of Sekinzan Beseju, 5 Forests, 3 Copperline Gorge, 4 Carplusion Forest, 2 Restless Ridgeline, 3 Rockfall Vale, 3 Cavern of Souls. I will include this as well on the land. There's a couple of times where Cavern of Souls not being green or red to play something that's not a creature can be a little problematic if you're trying to play like a Brotherhood's End or a Storm the Festival, so beware of that. If you're not thinking you're going to run into a bunch of counter decks, which we ran into a few today, so it was worth it, but if you don't think you are, or you're dodging a bunch of them for whatever reason, feel free to cut one of those and play like an extra mountain or something, and you'll probably be okay. And I don't know how many of y'all are fans of Elishnorn, but we played a sweet Elishnorn deck that we basically won on one turn when she hits the battlefield. Like, her and one other spell can win you the game. It's a pretty crazy deck. You should check that one out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.